Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Unity of Command News, and today's episode we're gonna have a look at the Developer Diary 22, which is the third one for Unity of Command. This counts from the first Unity of Command, but this one is for Unity of Command 2. So we have September 1944, Hitler's army are returning in disorder after their defeat in Normandy had Roeun. The Allies keep on chase across France, but General George Patton's Third U.S. Army is beset by supply difficulties. The Germans finally managed to re-establish a defensive line around heavily fortified medieval city of Metz. According to order issued by Hitler, fortress commanders are hold position at all costs. Encouraged by good feedback from our previous post, we decided to start a series shots of trailer about our game mechanics old and new. The story starts with the Third Army action following along the bloody stalemate at Metz. It is through the series of coincidences that we are gained going on Straggler. Sorry, but I hope the trailer is worth it. Everybody, there's a lengthy development update at the end of this post as usual. Okay, so halt at Metz. The Battle of Metz resulted in heavy casualty on both sides. While the exact German losses remain uncertain, it is known that Third U.S. Army took at least 75,000 prisoners during the operation. For a U.S. force bogged down in the mud, this created a significant logistical problem in addition to another hardship. The scenario started in November. After a week of horrific stalemate, the Germans had a moment to regroup, and now they are dug in. The confluence of rain-swollen rivers of Moselle and Selle creates a natural obstacle to frontal assault, and the terrain has all turned to mud. There won't be any grain sweeping maneuver here. The Battle of Metz will be slugfest. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at this Capture of Metz Chapter 1 altogether. Hopefully, I won't get copyrighted by 2XX Game and Pro Team. What the freak? The internet. Okay, what the hell is wrong with the internet? It's just 720p. What order is an order to US division go to the attack. Okay, so the enemies retreat, they shed stragglers. So stragglers are remnants of defeated units, which has been shown in the last diary. US was a straggler prisoner. Yep. And they provide valuable intel of infantry and tanks. The 6 US armor captures more stragglers, and they reveal German armor to the east. So information, air power will help us deal with this threat in chapter 2. So this is the end of chapter 1. Okay. So the city itself protected by a deadly network of heavily armed forts with siege guns, some of them complete with medieval moats that still work perfectly against tanks. The 2 US divisions shown in the video have right idea as they go to attack, trying to outflank the fortification. Advanced US forces are taking prisoners along the way. If they take enough during the one turn, they will provide valuable intel. In this case, the 6th Armor managed to gather that intel, but it's just more bad news for the 3rd Army. To the road to Saarbrücken is heavily guarded by German armor. Air power could help us with the threat, but the weather would need to improve first. What would you do? Would you wait for air support to deal with the Panzer, or the full frontal attack on the Metz? Bypass the city entirely, waiting for last supply to catch up with the defender? With every passing day, the industrial production of the Ruhr and the Saar continue to commit enemy effort in game terms to your prestigious sinks lower and lower. So I would go to attack, because you know what I'm gonna do, alright? Okay, it's the UI, stupid. Realistically, most of our time spent working on the UI is simply the most important aspect of strategy game, period. However great you make the game mechanically, most of the good stuff will remain forever buried unless you make it accessible. With that mind, we keep adding streaming stuff. So here it goes. Okay, so we have to add the 3rd Army HQ to highlight any brigades that can blow in this turn. This remove all units from the map. For clarity, highlights the bridges and show the orange banner upper right. We found that the banner is often needed. Okay, Sometimes via hotkeys or the UI button, you will switch the game to some unknown state and be left wondering where on earth has my unit gone. Okay, I used to experience some stuff like that. Okay, the XU itself, the XU itself shows pretty basic configuration with all its branch at the fault levels. Example, not upgraded. This XU provide following action: left to right, bridge repair, bridge destruction, entrenchment, emergency resupply, suppressive fire, no retreat, deploy, and reorganization. Actions are then grouped into branches: force pull, intel, operation, logistic, and engineering. The division into branches is inspired by general staff system used in Western militaries. G1 for personnel, G2 for intel. Each HQ can be upgraded differently during the campaign, giving the player some interesting choice about how to adapt into the situation and his own playstyle. In general, upgrades will provide the HQ new and advanced action, such as recon in 4, security units, etc. Short updates. These works continue on many fronts. I am never sure how useful are these short updates, but I will give you the end of my blog post. Let me know in the comment if you're there. But first, here's a screenshot of the Italian peninsula from above. Okay, that's pretty good, like, eh? So we keep adding more and more workflow to the bridge destroy type shown in mentioned diary 20 to number 36. Around, to be honest, I lost count of them, but I don't understand the add-them cinematically. Just adding blah 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 blah. Okay, so the playbook is the next step of our AI development. It's human readable catalog of tactics that is accessible to team members who are not programmers. It took some time to nail correct format, and I don't think scenario designers and players will be able to contribute to the playbook directly just yet. It should be a great tool for this though. When the AI programmer and scenario designer sit down to discuss, they will have a common language to describe what the AI is doing. Even better, they will be able to record any new tactical ideas in a way that's understandable to both. I expect great things. And the last minute, sorry, Daniel has noticed there's a scroll error in one of the image in this post. Can you spot it? Well, I don't know, but I think you guys can spot it by yourself. So definitely check out the Dave Diary 22 by Halt at Metz by Unity of Command. So check it out by yourself. I will link in the description down below. So hope you guys enjoy this episode of Dave Diaries. And I'll see you guys sorry, next time.